Hey everybody. So for this video, I really want to talk about films that will come out in 2013 or later. I'm going to kind of give you my personal feedback as of now, which is around April of 2012 when I filmed this. Um, there's some sequels that are going to come out that I'm looking forward to, and there's some sequels where I feel like, well, in the case of most bad sequels, where you really wish that they never happened at all. And then there's going to be some original films, some original adaptations, just some new ideas in general that we're going to see on film in the next few years or so. And I guess I really want to take this video to kind of talk about them. So I'm looking at this web page here that's talking about, films that have been planned out for a while. They have directors signed on to them. They're either in production or they're going to be in production soon. So let's just kind of go through them quick, and I will give you my feedback. So the first title that really pops out at me here, and it's actually more along the line of bad things that I'm not looking forward to that much, is Scary Movie 5. I really think this series has gone downhill. I really don't know what they could do now. I know they've spoofed Saw and they've spoofed I think they even spoofed Friday the 13th at one point and Scream and all that stuff. It's a dead series. There's nothing left they can really do at this point now. And even if there are some films, they're going to be way down on the barrel, and people are like, oh, okay, I guess that's new, but who cares? So, Scary Movie 5 is a no for me. Movie 43, I'm looking forward to as of now, but if I see trailers for it in the future, I'm like, oh, that's not what I was expecting it was going to be. But as far as planning goes, it sounds like a cool idea right now. It's called Movie 43. And what I know about it is several directors and several actors and actresses will direct the film, and several actors and actresses will be a part of the film. And I believe they have, oh my God, they have like 10 to 20 celebrities signed on to this film. And apparently, it's kind of like SNL, where it's a bunch of skits, a bunch of events, and everything else. So it could either work or it could be a complete disaster. But I'm hoping that movie 43 will be a good film. Um, a Good Day to Die Hard. It's the fifth film in the Die Hard series. I'm looking at trying to see a release date here. It does not look like there's a release date as of yet. Um, it looks like it is aiming for 2013 though. Um, I think Die Hard 5 could happen in a good way. Um, I think if they really think of something original like they did with Mission Impossible 4 and Mission Impossible 3 even, I think it could work. I know some people really didn't care for Live Free or Die Hard. I have heard that it's going to might be about John McClane teaming up with his son who's in the military at this point in the Die Hard storyline. So it takes place when his son's an adult now too. It could work, and some people are going to roll their eyes and be like, "Well, John McClane's too old to do that now." And if they do it right, it could be interesting. But I don't know who this director is, this John Moore guy or whatever. But um, I'm kind of borderline in this one. It could be good, it could be bad, but I'll have to see a trailer for it in order to really know whether I want to see it or not. Oz the Great and Powerful is going to be a prequel to the original Wizard of Oz. It's directed by Sam Raimi, who did the Spider-Man films, the first three ones. He's not a part of the reboot though. Um, this is another film where it could work and it could be a complete disaster. Um, I'm hoping it's not on the line of Alice in Wonderland, where it's done by a dark director. It's a darker approach. I'm hoping it keeps the tradition of the whole Wizard of Oz happy look and theme to it. Um, whether the Oz characters that we saw in Wizard of Oz return or not, or if we see just younger versions of them, I'm hoping it really works. It sounds like a lot of celebrities are signed on to this. So it could be good, it could be bad. I'm kind of borderline on this one too. The Carrie remake, I'm not looking forward to. I just think, I love Chloe Moretz. She was great in Kick Ass, at least in my opinion, she was. She was even great in Hugo by Martin Scorsese, but I just, I love the original so much with Sissy Spacek, and when I saw the sequel that came out many years after the first, that was clearly a sign that Carrie should be left alone. I just don't think they can recapture the magic the first one had. I don't know how Stephen King felt about the original one. I think Brian De Palma from Scarface directed it. Um, I just don't think it needs to happen. A Percy Jackson sequel, once again, it doesn't need to happen. I just, I didn't even bother seeing the first Percy Jackson. It just really, it looked like another attempt to kind of make a new Harry Potter for the next generation, and to me, it didn't need to happen, and this one doesn't need to happen either. The host, it's going to be the next Stephanie Meyer adaptation from one of her books. Um, it sounds more interesting than Twilight, but I think because her name is on it, people are going to be scared off by it. So the host might not be one I might see. Oh yeah, they're gonna. Oh, this is either a remake or or an unofficial sequel, as they're calling it here, of Evil Dead. Um, I think so many people are so mad that Sam Raimi's not a part of that series anymore. I think they should just stop. Um, yeah, not looking forward to that one. Iron Man 3, I am looking forward to. It is unfortunate that Jon Favreau dropped out of the project, but Shane Black, who apparently resurrected Robert Downey Jr.'s career from the get go back when he first got out of rehab for his alcohol problems, is going to direct the film. Shane Black did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and I think he was either like a producer or writer for The Last Action Hero. That film wasn't that great, but um, it could be really good, you guys. I think I did hear Ben Kingsley and Guy Pearce are signed on to this one, and I think it deals with Tony Stark being a part of a nanotechnology project. It could be very interesting. I really wish Jon Favreau was still signed on to this series. He did such a great job. I don't know what could have convinced him to do Magic Kingdom instead. I really think he should have done Iron Man 3 and then do Magic Kingdom, but I guess that wasn't the case. I'm really looking forward to Iron Man 3. J.J. Abrams is apparently making another Star Trek movie. To tell you the truth, guys, I know a lot of people love that movie that he did, his reboot of Star Trek. I really don't want to see a sequel. To me, Spock and Kirk are meant to be friends. They're meant to be, people who work together in the same ship and everything. And to me, J.J. Abrams didn't get that magic. I just didn't sense it. And I don't know what he was doing, but I just didn't feel the old Star Trek vibe. And I'm not looking forward to a sequel. I'm sorry. Um, Fast 6, I am looking forward to. I think they finally got that series right with Fast 5. I like the heist approach to that series. I'm glad it's no longer a series where we're going to put tough guys in cool cars and they're going to be with hot women in the cars. I like how the series is much more than that now. It's a heist approach. It's people trying to fix what they did in the past. It's people who are guilty with what they did in the past and they're trying to fix their lives in other countries. They're trying to live new lives. And I'm glad that Fast Five finally got the series right, and that they finally are making a sequel to it. The Lone Ranger, I'm also looking forward to. Um, it's going to be directed by Gore Verbinski. It's he said that Johnny Depp is going to be Tonto and Armie Hammer is going to be the Lone Ranger. I think it could be cool. I know he directed Rango recently after Pirates of the Caribbean, the first three films. I think it could be a really neat idea, especially if he has a whole Rango approach to it. Monsters University is another one I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be a prequel to Monsters Inc., where Mike and Sully met in college. It talks about how they were once enemies and how they became friends by the time Monsters Inc. happened. Once again, I'm looking forward to that one. World War Z is another one I'm looking forward to. It's going to be directed by Mark Forrester of Monsters Ball fame. And I think it's a really unique idea where what if the next World War deals with zombies? What if we go into another World War because of a zombie apocalypse? So, once again, another interesting idea. I want to see the trailer for this, though. I'm worried it might be too dark. Um, but if they have the right tone to it, it could be really interesting. Robopocalypse is another one I'm looking forward to. It's going to be directed by Steven Spielberg, and it's about what if robots and technology take over us. And even though that idea has been done many times before, it's Steven Spielberg, and Steven Spielberg knows how to work his magic, and I believe he's the best choice for this project because he knows how to work that magic. Um, Turbo is one where Ryan Reynolds plays a snail who wants to be a part of a racing animal league of some kind. And it's kind of an irony kind of thing because, snails are known to be slow, and this snail wants to be a race car driver kind of a deal. Could be interesting, could be terrible. Kind of borderline in that one right now. Um, the RoboCop remake, I was looking forward to this for a while, but now I'm not. because Darren Aronofsky dropped out of the project, and because it's aiming for kind of this cool hip happening approach now instead of the dark Aronofsky approach. It could have been cool, but I really don't. I don't want it to happen now. As soon as he dropped out of the project, I don't want it to happen now. Um, the Ender's Game adaptation, I'm looking forward to. I heard Harrison Ford's going to be the general in it. The kid from Hugo is going to play Ender. Uh, it could be really cool. I'm really looking forward to that one actually. Thor 2 and Catching Fire are two other sequels I'm looking forward to. Both of their first stories were great, and I'm really looking forward to both of them, even though they're completely different. I'll end here with two more films I'm looking forward to, where it's The Hobbit Part 2. Hobbit Part 1 comes out this December, and um, yeah, so Part 2 comes out the following year, December of 2013. And then we have a Ninja Turtles reboot. This could be excellent and this can be horrible. Um, One thing I don't like about this already is it has the same director as Battle LA, so I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm finally glad that they're finally making another live action Ninja Turtles film, so that part is really cool. And I also don't like how they're going to be alien turtles rather than turtles being exposed to ooze like they originally supposed to be. Um, but it could be cool, it could be terrible. Once again, I'm going to have to see a trailer. So I'll stop at the end of 2013, you guys, and I'll probably make another video about 2014 and on. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and I'll see you next time.